All right, family. Black Power. Black Power is the true power with General Sarah Soon said he kicked back. Get your mind ready for some information that's guaranteed to be heavy. I'm excited and delighted to be accepted members to the Sarah Soon said YouTube page, a dynamic page. Y'all know what it is. Black Power, Black Frequency. If you're feeling that frequency and energy, you should most definitely join. Link right down in the video description. Click that link. You'll get a video introduction rundown on the memberships, what they entail. You see one you like, you should most definitely join. Even if you don't, I appreciate your presence at the Sarah Soon Seti YouTube page. Continue to engage, continue to advance. That's right, family. Ring the alarm, kingseti.com, online marketplace, official General Sarah Soon Seti DVD lectures, t-shirts, tank tops, hoodies, African and Kemetic jewelry, holistic tonics and remedies, home decor, accessories for every room in the house. That's right, family. 25% off selected items at this time. Save and shop. Shop and save. Pull the fire alarm, generalseti.com. SETI University, over 1,500 videos of pure heat and fire presented by General SETI himself. All the subjects that you know and love from the general. Plus, we got the supplemental, also monumental and instrumental research material from the Grandmaster teachers. I give you an overview on that material, giving you a supreme understanding and awareness of supreme African academic and wisdom and knowledge that cannot be surpassed by any other website on the planet. I want you over there today. Become a member today. GeneralSeti.com, SETI University. And everybody knows SETI popping on Patreon, BPC, making noise. We never calm. We got over 400 exclusive live streams, 2 raw for YouTube, exquisite titles that have never been presented on any other platform. You want that. You get so many perks. You get paid live streams for free. And I mean, we got a lot of perks over there on Patreon. Check it out, family. You will love it. Become a patron today. All the family out there, donate to the general. I thank you. I appreciate the fact that you appreciate me. Any of the family out there would like to donate to the general. Link right down in the video description. Click that link. I thank you ahead of time. Make sure you subscribe to all my YouTube channels. King Seti, General Seti, Sarah Soon Seti. Rock that notification bell. Get a video a thumbs up. Like it because you love it. Share with your family and friends and comment. Just don't say nothing stupid because I will ban your ass. Could engineered human meat be sold in your supermarket in the near future? This is some crazy shit. This is some crazy shit. I know motherfuckers is rolling. I almost couldn't make it through the intro. You see what I'm saying? But as funny as it is, it's real than a motherfucker at the same damn time. They're talking about, cloning meat from human cells, human DNA. That's right. They talking about it. They talking about it. And some of them, they ain't even talking about cloning no motherfucking meat. You understand what I'm saying? They talking about taking motherfuckers straight up out the morgue, chopping motherfuckers up, and nigga sprinkling some Lawry's and some Creole seasoning on that shit. You understand what I'm saying? Wrapping that shit up and putting it in the nearest Piggly Wiggly, Publix, Kroger's near you. That's what they talking about doing. And some of you motherfuckers didn't already probably didn't have, you understand, some human meat. You see? And so this is getting, nigga, you talking about, nigga, you talking about man, I'm damn near, I'm feeling wheezy right now as we speak. Because I know this damn demon. I know the demon. You understand what I'm saying? How many they've been looking for Jimmy Hoffa now for damn near 50 years. They've been looking for Jimmy Hoffa, that motherfucker might ended up at goddamn Burger King some goddamn way. You don't know. You don't know. A lot of motherfuckers, nigga, they grind a motherfucker up. They take him on down to the factory, grind that motherfucker up, put him in there with the cow meat. Nigga, that ain't all one meat, nigga. That ain't all one meat, nigga. That's how they make goddamn hot. I don't, man. Let me leave that alone. Let me leave that alone, man. Yeah, they grind all that shit up and just wrap it, and that's what they do. Ballpark and shit. You understand what I'm saying? And this, that, and the third. That's what they do. So we got to understand that it's been a sick day. It ain't just got sick, it's been sick. You understand what I'm saying? But goddamn, you got the Jeffrey Dahmers. Yeah, you got the Jeffrey Dahmers, you got the Ed, what's his name? Again, you know what I'm saying? Motherfucker that they made Psycho and Texas Chainsaw Massacre and shit. You know, Jeffrey Dahmer had motherfucker, he done ate damn near 30 motherfuckers. This motherfucker, you know, he out there on the street kidnapping motherfuckers like he pulling up in the Burger King drive-thru. You understand what I'm saying? Niggas go to the Burger King drive-thru, this motherfucker just hit the streets. Snatch him a motherfucker up off the streets and shit and take him on home, crack him on the head. You know what I'm saying? Get the sawing on motherfuckers and shit and this, that, and the third, man. It's a lot of sick motherfuckers out here. You understand what I'm saying? So, you know, the reality is, see, a lot of people, you know, I cause a lot of motherfuckers to go into deep into areas of the mind that, you know, motherfuckers didn't, you know, they just didn't want to go. You see, they just didn't want to go when I tell you about this Cro-Magnon Neanderthal and what he is and what he is and what he still is. You see what I'm saying? So, you know, you know, they used to always say black people, when they came to Africa, they seen black people, you know, cooking motherfuckers and shit and you know, and goddamn, ain't no nigga in there cooking. You got all these goddamn animals in Africa. The last thing you gonna be doing, you don't need to eat no damn them. That's for motherfuckers that have no access to nothing, and you didn't went straight demonic and zombie like and shit and this, that, all that shit is attributes of the Cro-Magnon Neanderthal, all that what they call necrophilia, you know, you fucking with the dead and shit. They not only do they eat the dead, they up in their land with the dead. They done busted all type of doctors and shit in the morgue and shit, and they in that motherfucker, you know, doing all type of sick shit. And this, I got the stories. I got the story. So they, you know, that's something that they got a passion. You see, fucking with the dead like that. That's real. This is real talk. You can go to the FBI reports and look at this shit. This shit is, you know, and they will list it. They ain't gonna list everything because they don't want you to know how sick the society is. You understand what I'm saying? But most of them motherfuckers that, you know, serial killers and shit, they was also eating motherfuckers and shit. So, you know, it wasn't that, you know, they projected a lot of their own sickness, yeah, on our peoples. Yeah, and then it might be a few niggas out here eating a nigga too, because they didn't went to the depths of no return. They didn't went to the depths of no goddamn return. And so, yeah, but you know what it all says is this. Just like the last video when we talking about we got to control everything in our society, including the radio waves. Don't play this shit in our community. We don't want to hear this shit. Don't play this shit in our community. We're going to boycott you, and we're going to shut you down. We ain't going to boycott, we're going to shut you down. You ain't playing none of that shit, and you're not selling this garbage. You see what I'm saying? Which is going to require us to take over our own food source. That's what Marcus Garvey taught us. That's what Malcolm X taught us. That's what Khalid Abdul Muhammad taught us. That's what Dr. John Henry Clark taught us. That's what Dr. Yosef Ben Yakanan taught us. That's what they taught us, that we would have to control everything. You see? Yeah, I did do a video. Them was some years back of shit that motherfuckers, all type of crazy shit, man. Man, these motherfuckers eat anything. Motherfuckers eat anything. You understand what I'm saying? They eat all, they eat, when you talking about, man, listen here. I don't even, but I had to say what's real. You understand? All type of, I don't give a fuck what animal it is. Yeah, I don't give a fuck what animal it is, nigga. Nigga, bull nuts and shit and all that shit. Chicken and yeah, nigga, you eating all that shit, nigga, and the goddamn I say, man, what the fuck is you talking about? You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, peace, family. What up, Shaka? Yeah, motherfucker up there eating all type of nonsense, nigga, of foul shit. You understand what I'm saying? Up there eating all type of fuck pig feet. They eat all kind of crazy shit. They eat the, you know what I'm saying? Shit. They eat the pig nuts and whatever connected to it. They don't give a fuck. They eat everything. You understand what I'm saying? They eat everything. Ain't nothing on the goddamn animal they don't eat. And I'm just letting y'all know that shit. They got all type of I know motherfucker eat squid, eat goddamn octopus and shit and all that shit. You understand what I'm saying? Canning whole chickens and shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, canning whole chickens. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And shit been sitting up in the can for years. And you understand? And they be putting all that jelly shit down in there to fucking preserve the shit. You understand what I'm saying? I say, man, and you see the motherfuckers over there eating bat. Them motherfuckers eating bat soup and shit. And motherfuckers be eating the squid and shit. And they be eating the squid alive and shit. Yeah. Yeah, you got to watch vegan shit too. That shit don't mean nothing. Man, the same motherfucker, they be having that shit coming out some of the same goddamn factories. You understand what I'm saying? That shit done mixed all in and all kind of shit. They don't give a goddamn. You got to grow your own shit. You understand what it, and that just shit we got to build up to that for real. We got to. It's just, I just saw this today, and when I seen this shit, I say, man, I just wanted to vomit. But I already did the last video. You understand what I'm saying? And so, yeah, you know what I'm saying? It causes you to rise to your better self. Unless you just want to fuck around, nigga, and eat anything under the sun. They eat all type of insects and shit, and you know what I'm saying? I mean, what the fuck? You eating ants and spiders and shit? Motherfucker put some put some chocolate on it and the motherfucker eat. I'm not eating that, nigga. I'm not motherfucking chocolate covered caterpillars and you understand? Anything under the goddamn sun. That's a savage. That's a motherfucking savage. You understand what I'm saying? It's crazy as hell. Now, we motherfuckers might say, well, I'd rather eat a motherfucking chicken. You understand what I'm saying? We got to stop somewhere. And the chicken might be, and motherfuckers say, well, goddamn, y'all eat chicken, but yeah, and some fish and shit, but you can't eat everything. It's about 2 or 3 things that a motherfucker and stop, nigga. You don't just say, oh, well, because motherfucker, that's something different. You know what I'm saying? You knocking something that damn near 500 pounds, 300 pounds, 700 pounds on the goddamn head and shit. You knocking out bulls and motherfuckers over in Africa eating goddamn giraffe burgers and goddamn rhinoceros burgers and shit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, goddamn, nigga, I don't want no lion souffle and all that shit. I don't want all that shit. Nigga, just give me a chicken, a goddamn white bass, or a guy, one of them salmons. I most definitely eat me a motherfucking salmon. You know what I'm saying? You fry that motherfucker up right, a fish and shit. Yeah. I eat some fish and some chicken and shit. You know what I'm saying? And some motherfuckers might say, well, I'm out of, but that's about as far as I'm gonna go. You understand what I'm saying? I'll get me, and you can say whatever the fuck you want to say about me, but that's about as far. I'm not about to eat every motherfucking thing. Some motherfuckers just eat everything. Raccoon meat, You know what I'm saying? I had motherfuckers in my own family, man. You know what I'm saying? Eat raccoons and shit and possums and shit. You know what I'm saying? And we used to be laughing like a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And these are people that are, and I love them and shit, but they crazy. You know what I'm saying? My motherfuckers, one of my stepfather, that nigga used to eat raccoon and possum and shit. And I remember one time, man, this nigga, he was going, he had got a goddamn, he had got a damn a raccoon. He was gonna cook that motherfucker for Thanksgiving, right? Man, I go in the refrigerator, and the goddamn raccoon, his motherfucking nose was still sticking up through. It was past New Year's Eve. That motherfucker had been in there over 30. I say, man, you done turned the refrigerator into a mausoleum for the goddamn raccoon. You see, and you see like a damn snoot, a goddamn snoot. It's one of them big ass, one of them big ass pots you put the greens in, one of them big deep ass pots. And you see the motherfucking the snoot, he all out the pot. I say, man, what the fuck? This nigga done turned the refrigerator into a mausoleum for raccoons. I say, man, get this shit out of here, man. I gotta take this shit to the garbage immediately. You understand what I'm saying? Like, he be moving, moving around and shit. Don't even check the refrigerator. And you know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, get this shit out of here. I wouldn't even put nothing in this motherfucker. It probably a stink up any goddamn thing you put in the goddamn refrigerator. But we niggas eat. I know one of my other family members, motherfucker, eat octopus, squid. I say, man, what the fuck? How did y'all get a taste like motherfucker? Some people say damn slave. No, we wasn't eating no motherfucking octopus. No, we wasn't eating no motherfucking squids and shit in there. And no goddamn octopus. That's something different. You know what I'm saying? That's something different for a motherfucker that go that goddamn far, get to eating goddamn, shit like that, and so, it's a weird ass world out there, man. And so, yeah, you just have to find your menu and don't go too far. Anytime you got 5 and 6 different kind of meats and shit, and I ain't gonna lie, I might eat a steak every now and then. You understand what I'm saying? If I give me I like me. You understand what I'm saying? I might give me a nice steak. You understand what I'm saying? Every now and then, I will. Shit, ain't nothing like that. You get maybe once a month, and get you a nice steak, cold, one of them tall glasses. You say frog leg. I ain't doing no legs. I ain't doing no frog legs. No, sir. No, sir. That motherfucker get to you, motherfucker. You eat one of them motherfucker, then you get to walking around, motherfucker, go ribbit. Yeah, motherfucker eating frog legs, and then all of a sudden, motherfucker be like, ribbit. Ah, shit. Fuck that. We ain't eating no goddamn frog legs, man. Oh no. You know what motherfuckers always do to justify what they I'm sick of this shit. Because even if they did get some goddamn, even if they did eat a nigga and shit, you know what? Motherfuckers say, damn, nigga, that shit tastes just like chicken. Why, chicken is like the gold standard for motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? To get a nigga to eat something, that's all you have to do. Man, it tastes just like chicken. No, the fuck it don't. I don't know what chicken you talking about. Ain't none of this shit taste. Yeah, nigga, this shit don't taste. The fuck you mean? They always try to trick you into eating some shit. Yeah, nigga, it tastes just like chicken. Oh shit. Yeah, nigga, don't let them trick you now. But yeah, and the crazy thing is, I'm listening to these New World Order motherfuckers. Yeah, and they trying to line motherfuckers up. They trying to line motherfuckers up, saying, how nutrient rich human meat is. Yeah, Dr. Sabi, yeah. Well, I know good and goddamn well Dr. Sabi ain't talking about eating none of that shit. He ain't done. I know good and goddamn well. No, yeah, it is the new age chicken. Yeah, you can't you got to be choosy about the shit that you eat now. You got to, cause they putting all type of shit in it, all type of steroids, all type of, the goddamn chickens. I saw one documentary, man, the chickens is, they ain't even ain't even a month or two out there, then hatch. And these motherfuckers so big that they can't even stand up. Their bodies is too big for their goddamn legs and shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's how they raising these damn chickens. You know what I'm saying? Big, you know what I'm saying? Goddamn drumstick breasts so goddamn big. Yeah. Goddamn, you get a goddamn one breast, nigga, and a nigga full. You see what I'm saying? Big ass drumstick, motherfuckers like this and shit. Supposed to be a chicken, look like it come off of, you know what I'm saying, like an ostrich. Big ass ostrich legs and shit coming up off these motherfuckers and shit. So you can't and you wonder why motherfuckers they develop, you talking about developing at an early age and shit. And these motherfuckers is, jumping from the free throw line, man. Listen, we got to look at this shit. If you ain't thinking all this shit that they putting in, but it's fucking with the hearts and shit and this, because we see a lot of these athletes is having problems and shit. But look at the shit that's happening. You think that all that steroid shit in the food ain't developing these kids faster than what? Look at high school basketball today. Look at high school, man. Listen here, man. These niggas coming down here dunking in high school like it's in the NBA. Man, listen here, man. And I know you niggas, man, they doing all kind of dunks in high school that most niggas, you couldn't even see niggas do that in college. Some of these dunks. You wasn't even seeing niggas dunking like that in college. Man, these niggas, man, in high school, man, doing dunks that really, I'm talking about elite dunkers. You know what I'm saying? 360s and shit, throwing the motherfucker off the backboard, catching the motherfucker, dunking it and shit. And I mean, they shitting out on niggas, dunking on niggas and shit, going straight in their chest. I say, damn, they doing this shit. Man, look here. 12-year-old, look, you ain't lying. Man, they had one team. I don't know what team that was. These little niggas was in high school, right? And you know how they do where they come down in the line and everybody, every motherfucker, every little young nigga. Now, these was high school. They was some big niggas, so I don't want nobody. Everybody on the team, as they come down the line, everybody dunked. And all of them was doing something crazy. And I'm talking about, it was at least 8, 9 motherfuckers that did some crazy ass dunk in high school. And the caption said, imagine you having to play a team when everybody on the team can dunk like they like a superstar. I say, man, this shit crazy. This ain't high school basketball. You understand what I'm saying? From when I grew up, hell no. It was some nice motherfuckers, but they wasn't like that. They wasn't like that. So yeah. So it's something in the goddamn water, it's something in the food and shit, and so ain't no telling what's been going on. And I think about that gene editing and shit and all that. Had they made a super motherfucker? Had are these motherfuckers cyborgs and shit? You understand what I'm saying? I mean, what's happening out here? You know what I'm saying? We really got to get to the bottom of this. We got to really stay on in tune with this. Yeah, we got these niggas are cyborgs. You see what I'm saying? They cyborgs, man. You know what I'm saying? These ain't your average. No, I don't believe that. They opened up the mold and motherfucker came out of there like Terminators and shit. You see what I'm saying? And that's real. We got to look into that because it very well could be true. They put the movie out. What is it called? Shit. Listen to me, man. Listen to me when I tell you that. You know what I'm saying? It's a new day and age. It's a new day and age. Whatever they didn't put out there in this food is really taking place. But at the end, what they saying, these Illuminati motherfuckers saying that they trying to they really trying to take beef out of the because they trying to say that the cows is adding to the carbon factor. You see what I'm saying? They trying to get rid of the cows. You understand what I'm saying? And they looking for a replacement. And so they saying, man, they talking about motherfuckers straight, not cloning the motherfucker. They talking about human meat. They talking about human meat, man. Yeah, they the carbon factor. You get rid of the Cro-Magnon Neanderthal, man, it this be like goddamn the Garden of Eden. It'd be like the goddamn Garden of Eden down here on the planet. That's all you had to do is get rid of the goddamn Cro-Magnon Neanderthal and all his and all that science and shit that they motherfuckers say he got science. That motherfucker ain't got no, every fucking thing he got is destroying this goddamn planet. Throw that shit in the garbage, throw his ass in the garbage, and goddamn it, start anew. In the world, in goddamn 20 years, it'd be like a gardener eating on this motherfucker. That's all you got to do. You understand? Get all them goddamn smokestacks out the goddamn, Don't know, they didn't season that. And the crazy shit they did, I was laughing when they didn't salt and pepper that motherfucker and shit, and you got carrots and celery sticks in there. Man, I'm about to goddamn, I'm wheezy thinking and just looking at that shit. You know what I'm saying? When I said, that's gonna be a nice little backdrop. But now I've been looking at it for too goddamn long. I'm ready to move to the next video because I done got a little wheezy looking at this shit, thinking about, the motherfucker, and stay out of Burger Kings and stay out of McMurder Burgers and all that and white caskets and you see what I'm saying and Murder King and and all that shit. Leave all that shit alone. You understand what I'm saying? Your ass, man. We used to try to eat White Castles, nigga, and you can't. You been drinking and shit, and it seemed like it was good until nigga like 10-15 minutes later when your ass was over. This was when I was younger, and I knew then. I say I'll never eat another one of these motherfuckers again in my life. You understand what I'm saying? This shit ain't real. You understand? Yeah, Buford burger. Yeah, at rallies. I know. I didn't had a couple of them Bufords now. I had a couple. I had to leave them Bufords alone, nigga. Yeah, they'll have you. They'll have your ass with a tombstone, nigga. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, that nigga went and nigga had a Buford. That's what it's gonna say on your tombstone. This nigga just had a Buford. And that motherfucking, they gonna have your checkout date right down there. They give you all a motherfucking hamburger this goddamn big and sell a motherfucker for $1. Yeah, $1, nigga. Yeah, catching bodies. Yeah, that's all they doing. Lining motherfuckers up. Yeah, nigga, yeah. $1. You get one and double Buford. Nigga, They make them triples and shit. Yeah, get you a triple Buford. And the next day, your ass on the front of an obituary. Have your ass on the front of an obituary. Family, I'm out of here. I got one more for tonight. I want you in here. We're going to be talking political. Should rappers and entertainers have to check, out of town rappers and entertainers have to check in when they touch down and coming into somebody else's city? Should they have to check in? Should they have to check in? We want to know, family, what you think about it. Please come back so we can have this very serious discussion. This is General Sarah Soon said. He said, hey, hit some of them links, support your general, arm yourself with knowledge, bang on that wicked ass beast daily. Liberation. That's right. Bring it on. I hey Rue. Come on in with it. Arm yourself with knowledge, bang on that wicked ass beast daily. Liberation through African education and confrontation. Black power.